Hi, this is Tom Wakechild. In this video newsletter, we will ask the question, in the Prodigal Son story, was the good son treated unfairly? Most are familiar with the story of the Prodigal Son, but what interests me more is the untold story of how the good son, who stayed at home and acted responsibly, responded to his father's actions. This might be a more instructional tale. It centers around 2 points. One is one's rightful inheritance. 2 is what is love. If the good son believes that love is something to be earned, he will perceive this to be a great injustice, a wronging and insult to himself, who stayed home, obeyed his father, and always did the right thing. Seeing his own inheritance reduced would be perceived as an unfair gain to his brother. If coming from a fear-based thought system based on lack, limitation, and separation, the good son would perceive himself wronged. He was required to sacrifice his rightfully earned inheritance to the enrichment of his wasteful brother. It may also engender resentment and hatred towards his father and definitely towards his brother for being cheated out of a larger inheritance. He may believe that his father loves his brother more. In this case, he would be an advocate for conditional love. He would believe that there is a limited supply of love and it comes in different degrees. He would question the notion that love is freely given and a natural birthright. Instead, love would be contingent on one's performance and earned. One's inheritance would belong to the tangible world of things and not something intangible like unconditional love. This would be a normal response for anyone who is raised to follow a fear-based thought system based on the idea of lack, limitation, and separation. Those beliefs engender fear and a mentality of an earner rather than a continuous learner. This thought system is predicated on the belief that there is a limited supply of love which needs to be earned. It also assumes your inner peace is vulnerable to outside forces that are beyond your control. On the other hand, if the brother understands the big picture of what we truly are and our real purpose for being on this planet, he would follow a different thought system. He will view this world as a play school for learning and demonstrating the principles he values to guide his life. As such, having a learner mentality, all experiences are seen as providing valuable opportunities to grow, practice, and demonstrate his self-identity. This world of perception provides a game board for learning how to control, manage, and end fear so that our authentic self can shine. In order to escape fear, he would have to believe the following axiom for correct perception. I am not a body. I am free. I am still as God created me. Nothing sources my experience but me, and nothing can cause me to lose my inner peace unless I allow it. By following this axiom, you reclaim your creative power and divine inheritance. This axiom is the foundational mindset that encourages an attitude of a continuous learner. It comes from the belief that lack, limitation, and separation are false mental constructs created by your own mind's imagination and thus have no ability to impact what you truly are. By changing your beliefs, your world will automatically realign to support those new beliefs. Your beliefs always come first. Beliefs are the filters you use to judge and view the events and circumstances that surround you. This interaction of your beliefs and events becomes the stories you call your experiences. As such, experiences are quite pliable. The law of God states that to give is to receive. The good son would look at this experience as a valuable learning lesson that allows him to gain valuable real-time feedback as to what he truly values and why. As such, it becomes a personal experiential learning lesson that the good son can use to uncover hidden beliefs he unknowingly holds. It can provide feedback as to whether or not he has truly grasped the concepts of the truth that he is God's beloved treasure. In truth, you are an infinite, individuated aspect of consciousness. As such, you are a feedback loop that allows you to witness the effects of the choices you are making in the depths of your own mind that rest within the mind of God. Each thought is a vibration of creation which you use to communicate to the world in an attempt to experience communion with all of life. Based on these experiences, you decide if mid-course corrections are warranted when you compare your current self-identity to the truth of that oneness. In the fear-based thought system that typically rules your physical senses, the good son was unjustly wronged monetarily. However, what insights have been gained? He now knows if his love for his father and brother is unconditional or not. Is his love only motivated by his desire to get something back in return? Through this experience, he has learned what true love is and is not. True love is not conditional. It has no limits. It's freely given to all and cannot be earned or lost. This information is invaluable. Although in a physical sense, he is asked to sacrifice something, he has learned something of equal or greater value. He has obtained feedback on what principles currently guide his life. He now knows if he can follow those principles in unfavorable circumstances that this world may unfairly throw his way. In this dimension of space and time, we do not understand what true love is. On the big picture level, love is both a verb and a noun. As a noun, love is the creative process in which time is utilized to reawaken sleeping minds to their true magnificence as to what they truly are. As a verb, love is an expression of your willingness to create a space in which something is allowed to change. That something may be a loving thing, a non-loving thing, an idea, event, condition, or circumstance. Any change may be in terms of growth, decay, evolution, integration, or other natural development that has occurred according to the intention of the Creator. Conditional love is the belief that love gives you the right or duty to fix, change, control, protect, or impress the object of your love because you claim you love them. Conditional love can be withdrawn since it is perceived to be something that must be earned. It is a disguised form of fear that disempowers all concerned. In this world of perception, unconditional love is a non-judgmental, serene acceptance of the flow of the universe and an unshakable faith in the good intentions of the Creator. Conditional love masquerades as love. In reality, it is based on the notion that you only give to get. If the deal goes badly, you can punish the recipient by its withdrawal. Unconditional love flows freely and cannot be earned. It is not contingent on the performance of the recipient. As you can see by these definitions, of what love is, on the whole, we are quite ignorant as to what true love is. When you think back at when you felt the most loved, you will realize that it is when you are accepted without judgment, warts and all, just the way you were. God's love is unconditional. There is no judgment or need to fix, change, control, protect, or impress. Unconditional love allows all things, accepts all things, forgives all things, and thus transcends all things. It is the recognition that we remain part of that one self, an indivisible whole of the holographic mind of God. So, how would you respond if you were in the shoes of the good son? I look forward to your replies, questions, and comments. Create a great day for yourself and your world. This is Thomas Wakechild. Namaste. For more information about myself and my books, go to my Amazon author page under the name of Thomas Wakechild. Create a great day for yourself and your world. Thank you.